30-day mindset hack so you can crush 2020 and start living the life that you know you deserve. Welcome. Happy Monday. I am Renee Dominguez from Empowered Leadership, and I'm so excited to be here with you all. Yes. Whew. I hope everyone's having a great Monday. I hope that everyone had a great weekend. I'm all about, as you may or may not know, all about messy action. And I am trucking along with that theme. I have so many great technology tools available to me, and I'm still learning them. So I kept prolonging me going live, and I kept procrastinating, and it was just driving me crazy. And I kept saying, oh, but I don't know enough. I'm not going to look great. I'm going to be embarrassed. People are going to laugh at me. I don't want to represent myself this way. I am whatever it is, fill in the blank, not confident on how I'm showing up. I'm not looking as professional as I want to look. And all these stories I was telling myself were not true, but I was living in a scarcity mindset where I felt like I did not have enough to get started. I wasn't at the level I wanted to be seen by others. I wasn't at a level yet where I was projecting the image, the look, the brand that I wanted online. So then I thought people would judge me on it. No one's judging me. No one really cares that much to judge me on how I'm showing up and how I'm looking online. They're not knowing if I have the aesthetics that I want. But I'm still here showing up messy action, right? That's what we are all about. So today, mindset hack number 2 is having an abundant mindset. Abundant mindset. So as I was sharing, as I started, I was having a scarcity mindset. I wasn't enough. And how many people here can relate? If you can't, put it in the comments. Can you relate where you felt like I'm not enough? I'm not worth that much money to negotiate. I'm not ready to step into that higher level position. I'm not ready to quit my job and bet on myself and start my business. Who am I to put myself out there? There's someone better who's already doing it. But the beauty of all this is there's no one else like you. You are unique. You are special. And that's what gives you an advantage over everyone else. There is not another you. So I want to talk about the abundance mindset. And I love to share the statement is, what you fear, you make it so. Sounds so simple, right? What you fear, you make it so. So if you fear failure, so you don't try, well, there you go. You failed, right? Because you never tried. So you guaranteed you made happen. You have that much power that you made happen what you fear. If you fear that I'm not going to do a good job, so I'm not even going to try, so be it. You're not going to try, which is another form of failure. So I want to talk about what is an abundant mindset, because that can be really hard to shift from scarcity, that I'm not enough, to I'm enough and then some. I'm confident and I can go for that higher level position. I'm confident where I can speak and demand and command the salary that I am worth. Ooh, that can be pretty scary, right? So how do we do this? That's Renee, you're talking crazy talk. That's cray cray. What are you saying to me? So I'm going to give you some 3 simple steps on how you can go from a scarcity mindset to an abundant mindset. So the first one is focus on what you currently have. So many of us discount what we have accomplished, and we just sit in the storyline of what I don't have versus what I do have. I don't have a high paying job. Abundant mindset. I have a job that pays me what I felt I was worth. Now I know I'm worth more, so now I can go for more. An abundant mindset, again, focusing on what you have. I don't have a house like theirs. but I do have a roof over my head. Hey, Bernard, thank you for tuning in. I see that on LinkedIn. It's nice having support. I know I'm not alone on this. So, Bernard, we're talking about an abundant mindset. I'm talking about tip number one is having that focusing on what you have. So, focusing like I was starting off. I don't have that big old house, but I have a roof over my head. I have I have electricity. I have food on the table. Those are things that I do have. Now I can work to strive on getting more, having more, accomplishing more. I was talking to someone over the weekend and they were just talking about all the negatives in their life. And I'm like, I don't see any of that. What I see is someone who goes after their goals, someone who doesn't take a hit and lie down. They pick themselves back up. This is who I see. I see someone who is looking at life's lessons and then finding a story on it. I'm glad, Bernard, you got me on that. Yes. Finding the story, finding the lesson learned. I went through that so I can learn from it and then do something different. I went through that so I can learn from it, so I can share that story. I can share that experience. That's an abundant mindset. You want to have that. You don't want to be like, oh, woe is me. I went through that. Oh my gosh, life's horrible. Because you know what's going to happen? Bernard, do you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen is it's going to happen again till you learn your lesson. So you might as well learn your lesson and see what am I supposed to learn from this so I can be better moving forward. So tip number two, this is a really easy one. And this is something I highly recommend before you even open your eyes to practice this. Studies have shown the first 20 minutes from the moment you open your eyes, your thoughts and your feelings, what you allow to enter into your brain, into your energy, into your body, dictates the rest of your day. So if you wake up with a lot of anxiety and stress, that happens throughout the day. If you wake up, oh my gosh, this day's going to be pretty crappy. Isn't it ironic? Your day then turns out crappy. So here I I practice this and I share this with all my clients, and it's so easy. It's right when you wake up, before you open your eyes, or if you want to write it out, is write 10 things you are grateful for. Science has proved that when you put your mindset into what you're grateful for, you put yourself into a state of joy, of happiness. And that sets the tone for the rest of your day. So let me give you some examples on how to do your gratitude. Don't just say like, thank you, I have a home, which is great, but thank you that I have a home that allows me to have space to have a bed and a alarm clock or a phone that will go off when it's time for me to wake up. You want to be very specific. What exactly are you grateful for? And then take it a step further. Why are you grateful for that? That could be such a game changer. No, that will be a game changer for you. If you do that every day, it takes like no time to do that. I wake up and I always say, thank you so much for the comfortable pillow that I have. And it's time to get a new one. I'm grateful that I have blankets to keep me warm on those cold nights. Be very specific with what you're grateful for, and it will change the whole dynamic, the whole tone of your day. So that was tip number two. So tip number three is recognizing the possibilities. Instead of looking at like that can't happen for me, things like that don't happen for me. I could never do that. I want you to have the mindset of if you could do anything and you couldn't fail, you could not fail. It was guaranteed. You will not fail. What would you do? So many of us live in fear. And fear is lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem. It could be, we self-sabotage ourselves. We have imposter syndrome and we think we're not enough. We think we need to do more. And I challenge you, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? What would you do? That puts you into an abundant mindset because then you're like, what would I do? How can I show up? Who can I be? What do I really want to do? I really want to go for that position. I'm guaranteed to fail if I don't go for it. So why not go for it and give it a shot? Because that might lead me to something else. Who knows? But I have to be on the journey. I have to play the game. If I keep sitting on the sidelines, I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm not going to accomplish anything. An abundant mindset says, I'm going to try that because that possibility is waiting for me. And if that doesn't work out, did that lead me into a different direction? Did that connect me with someone else? Did that just give me the courage that I needed to step into playing a bigger role for myself? I was talking to someone earlier today and it was so great to hear her vulnerability. And she was saying, I'm she's like, I want focus and I've been lacking. No, let me reframe that. Let me get some water with this. She was looking to others for motivation. How many of you can relate to that? You're looking to others to motivate you. You're looking to others to bring you joy. You're looking to others to make you happy. And what I shared with her is you don't need to do that any longer. You just shift it, turn it all internal. What can I do to make me happy? What can I do to bring me joy? What can I do to motivate myself so I can show up playing a bigger game? What can I do so I am showing up at a higher level to reach my goals and accomplish them and reach that next level of success that I know is available to me? I need to motivate myself to do that. If you look to others to do it, you're going to let them down. You're going to let yourself down. And this is a great example for anything, for any relationships that you're in, personal, work related, that when you put this responsibility onto others, I'm looking to you to bring me joy. I'm looking to you to keep me motivated. I'm looking to you to give me focus. You're putting on this responsibility on them that they don't even know that they have. You never told them, and they're like, I'm just trying to do me. I'm just trying to get through my day. I'm just trying to get through life. I'm not trying to take on yours to make you happy. I'm trying to like figure it out myself. So be mindful. Are you looking to others to give you joy, to give you motivation, to give you drive, and they don't even know you put this responsibility on them? Let's flip the script on that. Let's put it back on ourselves. Am I giving myself joy? Am I motivating myself? Am I waking up energized? Am I waking up alive? Am I waking up focused? Do I know the direction I want to go? Are my goals dialed in and they're specific that I know each and every day what exactly I need to do? I know exactly what I need to do and for how long. So I know I'm reaching my goals. Do I have those milestones put in place so I know I'm on track, that I am on track with on how long I gave myself? You want to know these things. You want to know, am I doing what I want to do to reach that next level of success? Am I doing what I need to do to show up as the better version of myself? These are things that you want to start to incorporate to have that abundant mindset. Then those old stories that you've been telling yourself are then long gone because you've replaced them. You can't just say daily alignment is key. Oh my gosh, amen to that. Yes, Bernard. Yes, it is so important. And that's part of your gratitude is also then setting your intentions. What do I need to do today? Who do I need to show up as today? What do I need to do and accomplish today that is in alignment with my values, in alignment with my goals that are going to get me to my next level of success? You want to be very intentional with that. And being in alignment is so crucial. Again, I was talking to someone today, and what she was saying, what she was so passionate about, what she wanted, and what she was willing to accept was so out of alignment that she didn't catch that. And I listened to her and I let her put it all out there. And then I just said it back to her, what she repeated to me. And she's like, no, that's not what I want. I'm like, but that's what you've been doing. And that's why you're stuck. And that's why we were on the phone together today. She's like, I can't keep going on like this. I don't want to keep going on like this. I don't want to keep feeling stuck. I don't want to keep being all over the place, unfocused, and just willing to play small. She did not want to play small anymore. She didn't want to just accept anything because she knew her passion was so much bigger and greater than what she was giving herself credit for. So these are just tools that I am teaching my clients on, and I created a new program to go deeper into these to where you can learn the skills on how to get rid of something. You can't just say, I'm just going to start doing this. You can't do that because you programmed it in your brain. You created a blueprint in your brain on when I feel something, my body and my mood, my energy will behave a certain way. It's already pre-programmed. So you can't just say, oh, I'm just going to let that go and start a new behavior. No, we have to cause a pattern disrupt. And I'm doing an 8-week program, 8-week group program to help you learn what are those pattern disruptions, but what are those things that are out of alignment? What are those areas I really want to up level myself in? Do I really have high performance habits? Do I have success habits in place? Do I have all the skills I need so I can up level myself, so I can show up playing a bigger game? This program I created is to help you dial it in. I'm keeping it small and intimate so you get everything you need. You can get all the resources available to you. Do live coaching, live training, group coaching, and then hot seat laser coaching. You have everything you need for success. There's like literally no excuse for you not to be that 2.0 version of yourself or the 4.0 or the 10.0 version of yourself. But no matter what you do, no matter what you sign up for, nothing will work unless you do the work. So I structured this where you have to do the work. And I'm keeping it small so I can keep you accountable. So my eyes are all up in your business so I can see what you're doing, what you're not doing. But more importantly, supporting you because it's going to be hard. We are disrupting, we're causing disruption. Ooh, that's hard. That can be scary. Our mind goes into fight and flight. It's like, ooh, Renee, what are you doing? I'm trying to protect you. We don't want to be discomforted. Why are you making this change? We're already pre-programmed. We're good, even though you're not good. So you're going to get these emotions that come up, these limiting beliefs, these fears are going to come up. And I promise you, they are going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you raise your hand and you say, I need support. I need support. How many times have you been in a group program where these feelings came up and you got lost in the crowd? There was no one to hear you. There was no one to lift you up. There was no one to support you. There was no one to help guide you through that because it's hard and it's scary. And I spent thousands of dollars in programs like this where up front they told me like, oh my gosh, this is for you. This is going to be great. You're going to have everything you need. But what I didn't get is the support I needed. I didn't get that guidance. I didn't get that empowerment, that encouragement that I needed to get me through those obstacles. So I know what it's like. So if you're interested in learning more about how to dial in into creating high performance success habits, how to step into having an abundant mindset, how to let go of those old stories that are holding you back, that are keeping you from playing the bigger game, let me know. I'm here to support you. We'll see if this program is a good fit. It's not for everybody. Again, you have to roll up your sleeves, you have to commit to the time, and you have to do the work. But aren't you worth it? Aren't you worth doing the work? Because you were not put on this earth to play small. You weren't put on this earth to play at a level that is beneath you. You were not put on this earth to be miserable. You weren't put on this earth to feel this anxiety, this stress. You weren't here to be someone who wakes up not happy. There's so much more available to you, and this life is this limitless. And if you have that abundant mindset that anything and everything is available to me, anything and everything is available to me, it could be a game changer. Reach out to me if you want to book a call. I'll put that in the comments. But let's have a chat and let's see, is this program something that is for you? Are you in a position right now where you're ready to play bigger? This has been, as Mel Robbins says, the great pause 2020. This has been a time to self-reflect and to look into, am I tapping into what makes me happy? Am I tapping into what my purpose is, what I'm passionate about, what brings me joy? And if the answer is no to any of them, let's have a conversation and find out, what does that look like to move forward, to have that abundant mindset on playing a bigger game. Again, I want to leave you with this. If it was guaranteed that you could not fail, what would you do? Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you all tomorrow for mindset hack number 3, which is the willingness to take risk and bet on yourself. Have a good one. Bye-bye.